Now, the first U.S. presidential debate between incumbent Joe Biden and Republican rival Donald Trump is finally happening. The historic face-off. It is scheduled to be held at the end of this month on the 27th of June. With less than 2 weeks until the first showdown of the 2024 election cycle, both presidential hopefuls have agreed on some new rules. The rules for the debate have been laid out. Joe Biden and Donald Trump will face off in a 90-minute debate. American broadcast channel CNN will act as the host for the entirety of the debate. No studio audience will be present. No opening statements will be made by either leader. Podium positions will be decided by the flip of a coin. And both candidates will be given a pen, a notepad and a bottle of water, and no props will be allowed. The debate will feature 2 commercial breaks. During the 2 commercial breaks, campaign staff may not interact with their candidates. Microphones will be muted throughout the debate except for when the candidate whose turn it is to speak is taking the podium. Following each main speech, the 2 leaders will have 2 minutes to answer questions, followed by 1-minute rebuttals and responses to those rebuttals. 3 topics stand out in Biden's agenda during this debate. That's abortion rights, the state of the U.S. economy, and Democratic backsliding. Trump, on the other hand, may target issues such as the U.S. immigration crisis, public safety, and inflation. The contest in Atlanta is circled as one of the most consequential moments on this year's campaign calendar, as both the leaders, as Joe Biden and Donald Trump, will highlight their visions for the nation. It will be the first time that they will appear together since their last debate in October 2020. This debate, it is expected to draw television audience in the tens of millions. The second presidential debate will be hosted later on September 10th by the American broadcast company ABC and closer to the lead up to the polls on the 5th of November. Now, as the U.S. presidential polls draw near with the first showdown of the candidates less than 2 weeks away, let's just take a look at the timeline of these elections from this debate to the inauguration of the new president, announcement of the new president in late January 2025. On the 27th of June, later this month, that is, the first president debates will be held between Biden and Trump in the city in Atlanta. Less than a month later, on the 11th of July, Trump, the sitting former U.S. president to be convicted of a crime, will be sentenced in the Manhattan hush money case where he was found guilty of falsifying documents. To cover up a payment to silence adult star Stormy Daniels, Trump denies any wrongdoing and plans to appeal. Mere 3 days from the sentencing, the GOP will hold the Republican National Convention in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where the party formally chooses its candidate. Later, either in July or maybe in August, Vice President Kamala Harris may debate Trump's yet-to-be-named running mate on the American broadcast channel CBS. The currently proposed date remains either July 23rd or the 13th of August. This will be followed by the Democrats holding their national convention in Chicago between the 19th August and the 22nd of August. Fast forwarding to the 10th of September, the second and the final presidential debate between Biden and Trump will be hosted. Finally, on the 5th of November, America will go to polls to elect a successor to President Joe Biden. It could take days for the election results to be known, especially if it is close and mail-in ballots are a factor. The 2 steps in the presidential transition will take place on the 6th of January 2025, wherein the vice president will preside over the electoral college vote count at a joint session of the Congress. The conclusive results to the 2024 U.S. presidential election will be officially announced and the president-elect will formally be declared. Lastly, on the 20th of January, the inauguration of the election winner and their vice president takes place. For latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.